The Players' Championship, the fifth major, an event that has kept golf fans glued to their screens for decades, showcasing a mix of incredible triumphs and heartbreaking defeats that have gone down in the tournament's storied history. With incredible performances by some golf legends, an unconventional victory celebration, and the most disastrous attempt at the sport's most iconic par 3, this tournament has been a hotbed for some of golf's most unforgettable moments.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot harder than when there weren't fans here, that's for sure, and I'm so happy they're back, and I'm so happy to be a Players Champion.
Join us as we take a trip down memory lane, reliving the history of the Players Championship, and the golfers who have forever etched their names into the history books of this hallowed tournament. Jack Nicklaus. The legendary Jack Nicklaus was the winner of the first ever Players Championship at Atlanta Country Club in 1974, an achievement that set the stage for a remarkable career. He would go on to win the tournament twice more in 1976 and 1978, making him the only player ever with 3 Players' Championship victories. What makes his achievement even more impressive is that each of these 3 victories were at different golf courses, highlighting Nicklaus's incredible skill and versatility as a golfer. His legacy as one of the greatest golfers of all time is secure, and his impact on the sport will be felt for generations to come. Jerry Pate. The 1982 Players Championship was the first tournament to be held at the TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, where the event is still held today, and champion Jerry Pate made sure to leave his mark on the inaugural event. Pate's victory at the tournament was remarkable in many ways, but perhaps what he is most famous for is the post-tournament celebration. In a moment of sheer jubilation, Pate tossed PGA Commissioner Dean Beeman and course architect Pete Dye into the water, and then jumped in himself. This iconic moment has become a huge part of golfing lore and is still talked about today. He won the tournament by 2 strokes over his nearest competitor and became the first player ever to win on the TPC Sawgrass Stadium course.
To be standing on the back of the green, I said, what the hell, I'll throw him in too while I'm at it.
Pate's career as a golfer was marked by a number of other notable achievements as well. He won 8 PGA Tour events over the course of his career and was a member of the victorious US Ryder Cup team in 1981. He was also known for his skill as a course designer and has designed a number of golf courses himself. But it is perhaps his victory at the 1982 Players Championship that will be remembered most fondly by golf fans around the world. His post-tournament celebration was a moment of pure joy and exuberance, and is a reminder of the passion and excitement that can make golf such an incredible sport. Greg Norman. The Australian golf legend, also known as the Shark, had one of his most impressive career performances at the 1994 Players Championship. The tournament is widely regarded as one of the most challenging events on the PGA Tour, but Norman rose to the occasion and set records that still stand to this day. He shot a 72-hole record score of 264, and also tied the course record for a single round with a score of 63. His outstanding play earned him a 4-shot victory over his nearest competitor, Fuzzy Zola. He played incredible golf throughout the tournament and seemed to be in control from start to finish. His record-breaking performance was a feat that few thought would ever be matched, let alone surpassed. The following year, however, the course was made even tougher by the creation of new rock-hard greens. This led to a significant increase in the difficulty of the tournament, and proved to be too much for even a golfer of Norman's caliber to overcome. He finished well behind the eventual winner, Lee Janzen, with a score of 283. This dramatic one-year swing in scores at the same course remains the biggest in PGA Tour history. Despite his struggles at the 1995 tournament, Norman's legacy as one of the greatest golfers of all time is secure. He won 20 PGA Tour events over the course of his career, and was ranked as the world's #1 golfer for 331 weeks. His record-breaking performance at the 1994 Players Championship will always be remembered as one of the most impressive performances in golf history. Hal Sutton. While you may not recognize him at first, Hal Sutton's name has been etched into the history books of the Players Championship, as he is one of only a small handful of golfers who have won at TPC Sawgrass more than once.
Hi, I'm Hal Sutton, and today's going to be a lot of fun.
His second win in 2000 was quite the impressive accomplishment, as he managed to defeat the then dominant Tiger Woods by a single shot in a memorable head-to-head battle. With that said, however, some of these historical moments were famous, but perhaps for the wrong reasons. John Daly and MarkCalcavecchia. Two of the most colourful characters in the world of professional golf, John Daly and MarkCalcavecchia were known for their daring shots, laid-back attitudes, and entertaining personalities. In 1992, the duo made headlines when they were reprimanded by Deputy PGA Tour Commissioner Tim Finchem for playing their final round of the tournament in just 2 hours and 3 minutes. While the official reason for the reprimand was failure to exert their best effort, many fans and observers speculated that the real reason was that the PGA Tour thought the golfer's speedy play would set a bad example for other golfers and fans. Despite the controversy, Daly and Calcavecchia remained popular figures on the PGA Tour, and their fun-loving approach to the game helped to make golf more accessible and entertaining for fans around the world. Bob Tway. The par 3 17th hole at TPC Sawgrass is arguably the most famous par 3 in all of golf. The infamous island green has seen countless errant shots take a plunge into the surrounding water, providing endless drama and entertainment on every shot. However, one moment that will always be remembered by fans of the sport is Bob Tway's third round of the 2005 Players' Championship.
Spins back, finds the water too.
As he approached number 17, Tway was tied for 10th place. However, he proceeded to hit an astonishing 4 tee shots into the water and ultimately recorded a score of 12, the highest ever on that hole in the history of the tournament. Yikes. Sergio Garcia. Both triumph and tragedy can describe Sergio Garcia's history at the Players' Championship. In 2013, he found himself tied with Tiger Woods for the lead going into the final round, only to hit 2 balls into the water on the aforementioned par 3 17th hole, effectively ending his chances of winning. However, 5 years earlier in 2008, Garcia had emerged victorious at the Players' Championship in a thrilling playoff victory over Paul Goydos. Then, in 2015, Sergio found himself in another playoff, this time with Ricky Fowler and Kevin Kisner, but ultimately finished third after only managing to make pars on the 3 playoff holes. Despite the heartbreaks, Garcia sought redemption in 2017, when he recorded a hole-in-one on difficult par 3 17th, becoming one of only 9 players to make an ace at the island green. Despite the ups and downs, Garcia's skill and tenacity have made him a memorable figure in the tournament's history. Fred Couples. And perhaps the golfer with the most remarkable and impressive history at the Players' Championship is Fred Couples. Throughout his career, Couples has left a mark on the tournament that is hard to ignore. In 1984, Couples shot a course record 64 during the second round of play, which helped him secure a one-shot victory over the legendary Lee Trevino. 8 years later, in 1992, Couples broke his own course record with a 63, which at the time was the lowest score ever shot in the history of the tournament. This record would later be matched by 3 other elite golfers, some of whom we mentioned earlier. Then in 1996, Couples triumphed again with a final round 64 to beat Colin Montgomery and Tommy Tolles by 4 shots. This victory meant that he joined the elite group of 6 golfers with at least 2 career wins at the tournament. Then to top it all off, in 1997, Couples recorded a hole-in-one at the infamous par 3 17th, which made him only the 3rd player to ever accomplish this feat at the time. All in all, Fred Couples has made his mark on the Players' Championship with his incredible performances, impressive course records, and historic achievements. The Players' Championship has been a stage where legendary golfers have displayed both incredible performances and heartbreaking collapses, making it one of the most dramatic and entertaining tournaments of the golf season. If you have any favorite moments from Players' Championship history, let us know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.